Today's unmarked location is slightly different. It involves stuff that you can't actually reach. Again, like the power armor vertibird, this place is called Hancock Point, and it's right over there. Now, before I go over, I want to drain the ocean so you can see this little boat. On board is a chem cooler. Unfortunately, we can't actually go any further. The map boundary is right here, and that means that cooler right over there is unfortunately out of our reach. So, well, its goodies is lost to time. Now, the boat doesn't have any type of first aid, perhaps definitely a violation of health and safety there. Now, let me talk about Hancock Point, which is this visible landmass. Now, if I drain the water, well, if I bring the water back, you'd actually see that if you look over like a geographical map of Bar Harbor, this is supposedly Hancock Point. Because it seems that even the land you can see beyond was kind of mimicked off the real life location. There's actually meant to be a really nice country inn and bar that sits right about here. We can go relatively close to the house. It's not really rendered at all. There's no items, of course, because all it was meant to do is just look pretty in the distance. But it appears at some point there may have been plans for it. Heck, there's even a house further out. Although I do know if you get to a certain point, the screen just goes completely white. But it hasn't done that yet for whatever reason. So let's see. Aha! Yeah, so we can get relatively close. Yeah. Now, I know a lot of this, obviously, is just for aesthetics. It's just to kind of show you that there's something beyond the island instead of it just being completely on its own. That's Longfellow's cabin, that island there. Then it goes over to Bald Rock. We were looking at the Evil Gnome Fishery. And then, of course, we were looking at that little sunken vessel, which in previous episodes I said you could actually get to the cooler. I didn't try to get to the boat. And it's quite sad that it's, what, like 10 feet away from the map boundary. But yeah, I thought Hancock Point was quite a cool little place, despite not being able to get to it. Even if it was rendered in, there's no items or anything nearby. Our next destination will be carrying along the coast, though. Where this place is just at the very top. It looks like the map boundary should have been that dashed line. And if that were the case, that would mean that the crashed vertibird, which is about here, would have been in the map boundary. So I'm not sure if someone made a mistake, because obviously that boat has a chem cooler. It was put there, and it would make sense that it would be accessible. Perhaps it was to save memory or something, that they cut the border down by about 1.5 squares the whole way round. It's a very strange thing, because again, if it was at the limit, we would have the vertibird, we'd have the power armor, and we would have this little boat. What other secrets might be lying out in the coast further to the west and southwest direction remains to be seen. But I'll catch us all over there. Thank you for watching.